You'll have to excuse me today, I am losing my voice. Hi everyone, it's Tash and welcome to another Wednesday recipe video. And today we're going to be making a milk Nian Gao because it is after all nearly Chinese New Year. Timestamps are down below and in the description if you want to skip the initial blah blah, but stick around if you want to hear a little bit about what we're making first. Traditional Nian Gao is really easy to make and super simple, it's just water, sugar and glutinous rice flour. But for mine this year, I'm going to be using evaporated milk to make it really rich and creamy. And I'm going to be doing it with the full-blown flu. Correction, I'm going to be starting it while I'm still well, but then you'll slowly hear my voice deteriorate throughout the process because I pre-recorded this. I was absolutely fine at the beginning of making these Nian Gao, and then I slowly started to deteriorate. And now I feel like passing out. I swear to you, I'm being held together by cough syrup and setting spray. I do not feel good. But this is actually my only opportunity to film this before I go off to China, so here we are. And usually I can give myself a break from filming recipe content because I batch film things, so I'll always be a couple ahead in case I get sick and I need to rest for a week. Same goes for holidays. If I have holidays and I plan a few weeks in advance. However, this time I'm going to China for a little longer. I'm going for 3 whole weeks for the whole festive period, so I've been working doubly hard to film content, and I've actually been unwell a few times within that space, so I am running out of my backlog, so I need to keep filming. Well, I don't need to, no one's forcing me at gunpoint, but I haven't missed a single week since I started posting, and I don't intend to. Luckily for me, this Nian Gao recipe is super simple. The bulk of the time needed to make it is basically just waiting for it to steam. So with all that said, let's go to the kitchen and see how it's done. The first thing we need to do is make the sweet milk mixture. Here I have 150 grams of brown sugar. This is block brown sugar. I bought it from the Chinese supermarket. Very convenient, 2 blocks is pretty much exactly 150 grams. You can use light muscovado sugar though if you can't find this. I'm going to add a whole can of evaporated milk and 140 millilitres of water. Now let's turn the heat on, and we're going to bring this just to a gentle simmer and stir it every so often just until the sugar is completely dissolved. Once all the sugar is dissolved, I'll turn the heat off, and we're going to stir in 2 tablespoonfuls of oil. This is just vegetable oil. And we're just going to let this cool down. Now here I have 450 grams of glutinous rice flour, and we're going to gradually stir in our liquids. I should have used a bigger bowl, as usual. Once it is well mixed and smooth, it's time to divide it between our moulds, after I clean this mess up a little bit. Now I've got some silicone moulds here. I'm just going to make mini Nian Gao this time. I'm going to brush all of them with a little bit of vegetable oil. And now I'm going to divide my mixture between them. I use an ice cream scoop because this mixture is quite gloopy. Once you've filled all your moulds, I've actually filled about 11 of these moulds, we're going to cover this on the steamer and we're going to steam it on high for about 40 minutes. It's been 40 minutes, let's take a look. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to put these on the cooling rack now and let them cool down to room temperature completely. Looking good. I only just recently got an extra layer for my bamboo steamer. That was really handy. Usually I have to do them in batches, but now I could just do them all together. It's really convenient. Super shiny. Look at these. Let's cut into one and see how squishy it is. Super squidgy. This, for better or worse, is going to be the first bit of solid food I've eaten all day. Cheers. Super milky and chewy, very pleasant. So much better than shop bought. Now I have a confession to make. Eating it like that doesn't really do it for me. What I usually do is I put this in the fridge so it solidifies, and then I slice it and then I fry it in some oil. Then the real magic happens. The outside becomes really crisp and caramelized, and the inside becomes even gooier, and more of that sweetness is brought out. I was going to demonstrate it for you, but to be honest, I'm way too sick. I need to quit while I'm ahead. I'm barely hanging on as it is. So there you go, a super easy milk Nian Gao for Chinese New Year. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe video, and I hope you'll join me next Wednesday for my next one. And hopefully I'll have my voice and my energy back then too. Get the full written recipe on my blog tashcakes.com, follow me on Instagram, I'm tashcakes.tastes, and find me on TikTok too, I'm tashcakes there too, but my handle is food in slow motion. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more. Give this video a like if you'd like to help other people find it. Comment down below if you'd like me to make anything in particular, and I'll see you all next time. Be good, be nice, and have a good week. Pleasingly squishy.